I'm Sherry Strong. I'm a food philosopher, nutritional strategist, and the curator and co-founder of the World Wellness Project. I am so excited to be coming to Calgary. I'm going to be on breakfast television, and I'm even more excited about giving a presentation called Ultimate Wellbeing at Journey of Health. And I can tell you from experience that I have had an amazing journey of health myself. And I am particularly excited about coming to Calgary because I have quite a heartfelt connection with it. You see, 44 years ago today, I was actually born in Calgary, and I was born into what I call the culinary equivalent to a gastronomic black hole. So it's ironic that I became a chef in later years, because really what I started out in life is on something that I called the lethal recipe. So essentially, the food that I was eating right from birth, this formula that they made in the 1960s, was made with what I call this lethal recipe. And it included things like MSG, refined sugars, refined oils, refined grains, refined chemicals. And essentially, most of my childhood I didn't eat so well. And what it did was it bred within me an addictive craving for foods that not only malnourished me but created a toxic environment in my body, and that escalated many years later to the point where I actually got to twice my present size. So not 10'4", but I was actually quite a large girl, particularly for my height, 5'2". And what I also noticed at that time and experienced very painfully was I was miserable in this body. I was unhealthy, I was depressed, I was experiencing all kinds of symptoms of disease, not to mention those niggly things that often see people going to a drugstore, like headaches and nausea and depression, and seeking help from doctors who really didn't have the solutions to actually help me get healthy. And over the last few years, and in particular the last 10 years, I've really started to delve in how it was that someone who I felt, as a person, I'm sure you do too, you think you're intelligent, and you wonder why you're drawn to these foods that you know intuitively aren't good for you. And so the study that I've undertaken really will help you understand what's happening in your food and how that impacts your food decisions, your choices, and then ultimately your health and lifestyle. And so I want to share with you the philosophies that I've created that really help people understand what it is they're meant to be eating. They get it, it's crystal clear. These philosophies are simple, children can understand them, and yet they really help you develop a really kind of healthy, vibrant, lovely, joyful, delicious relationship with food. So there is no kind of downside to it. The things that you'll actually learn from this presentation are the things that are going to help you bounce out of bed with tons of energy. And of all the people that I speak to, no matter what's going on for them in their life, that seems to be the common denominator for everyone, is that they're lacking that energy that they know intuitively that their body is their birthright that they deserve. I want to help you understand what's actually happening to our food system and how that not only impacts your body and what you crave and what you choose to eat, but how it impacts how you're going to wake up tomorrow morning feeling, the benefits that it will actually bring not only to your body but to the planet by actually embracing the philosophies like nature's principle and the consumption concept. You see, food can be incredibly overwhelming and confusing for people, and particularly when you're starting out on a journey of health. There are so many conflicting gurus who have the solution. And I want to promise you that these philosophies that I'm teaching, they are based on science. They're based on nature, they're based on what is successful and the common denominators between the healthiest cultures on the planet. They're not based on any kind of food industry or even me trying to sell you something. I promise you, they are pure philosophies that are based on what actually works, and they're not too difficult to work out. They're really quite simple. I want to give you some real easy strategies that you can start to implement and make your journey of health the most delicious, enjoyable, pleasurable transition possible. You see, we are suffering from many different conditions on this planet, needlessly. Many of the diseases that people are going to hospitals and doctors for are not only preventable, but they're reversible. And yet medical science is very slow to start embracing it. They're just getting it now. But if we wait for them, for the solutions and the answers, we're going to waste a lot of time where we can actually be enjoying vibrant, wonderful health. So I hope you'll actually join me. Come and see me at the Journey of Health on April 10th. We're running the seminar from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. I'm there to answer any of your questions after the seminar, and I'd really truly love to spend time with you to help you understand how you can best be inspired, motivated, and transform your life by embracing the principles that are universal on the planet for healing. Look forward to seeing you.